First of all, my parents, Tom and Arlene, they really spoiled me, and they really went all out. They had some help, but when it came to breaking ways with my dad's money, which he doesn't like to do, he didn't hesitate with this party. And my mom, she spoils me and gives me anything I ask for. That's why my dad holds the money. But Mom and Dad, I don't know where you are, but I just want to thank you. Also, I know for my brother, who's not a big public speaker, that speech was tough for him to do.
And it made people cry.
But I just want to say that he's my best man at this wedding. But overall, any schmuck who gets married gets to, call someone their best man and just pick anybody. But not everybody's lucky to have a brother like I have. Best man, best friend. It doesn't even do it justice. Also, my grandparents, Bucky and Dottie. We would not be in this beautiful place tonight if it wasn't for my grandmother, Grandma Dottie. Thanks, Grandma. You probably can't hear me down there. I love you, Grandma. Also, my grandfather, Bucky, he built a beautiful cupcake display and put a lot of man hours into it, and it came out beautiful. To explain to you how much time he put into it. Oh, and Jan, I'm sorry. Oh, there he is, Bucky. Come here, Bucky. To explain to you how much time he put into it, I gotta get a quick story out of the way about how much time Bucky puts into his projects. My dad has this really nice house up on the east side of Providence. It's looking down a big hill, and at one point he said, I gotta maximize the view potential of this house. So what he did was, he had my grandfather, with help from a few of his friends, put some porches on the back of the house. Now a couple years later, the guy who owns Johnny Rockets comes around and builds this big $5 million, 5-story, all-out house that Hillary Clinton's been to, and the story goes on and endless. So one day we're out there, and the building instructor comes by, and he's looking at this house, and we're thinking he's like marveling over how nice it is. And then he turns to my dad's 100-year-old historic house and says to my dad, "Who built them porches?" And my dad's like,
Amanda,
I did them,
You
my
could go with them.
father wanted me out, crewmates, it's okay, I think he's going to get in trouble. The building inspector looks at my dad and says, "Let me tell you something. When this world ends, there'll be two things left. Cockroaches and them porches." And Bucky put that same amount of time and effort into our cake display with their porches. And everything I learned from Bucky, measure twice, cut once, finish everything you start, and this is the backbone to this huge family that everyone's seeing today. And without you, we could have never stayed so close, and it never would have been the same. Also, quick thank you, my brother, Room Man, Abby, Vinny. I had the best bachelor party the other night. Derek, for anybody who wasn't there, you really missed out. They went all out for me and didn't cut any corners. So, guys, I want to thank you. And I thank everyone who showed up. Who am I forgetting? Also,
me,
Lindsay was the girl who fell today and ruined the wedding. Twice. I get the light one time and she got to take it away and the face died. But trust me, this speech thing is not easy. So let me tell you what Rico did for me today. I can't put in words how much I appreciate it. And I said to him, Rico, whatever happens, I don't care what you do, what you say, but make sure when the wedding's over, all they're talking about is something stupid you wore today. And he did not disappoint me. I can't thank him enough. Thank you, Rico. Also, if I can get into one more sappy story, I have a new brother-in-law here. I don't know where he is, Derek. Anybody see Derek? He's short, pudgy, balding guy, a little chubby. He's about 30-something years old. He Probably hang out with a couple boys half his age. He does that nowadays. Anybody see him? There he is. There's Derek. There's Derek. Thank you. Well, anyway, me and Amanda have been together for 10 years now. Come on, Derek. Come get aside. Let everyone compare us, right? So, me and Amanda have been together 10 years, but beyond that, me and Derek go much farther back than that. We've been playing basketball together and at the park for years. And when I went to high school, I was a little guy. I was skinny, scrawny, and Derek was the big man on campus. You know, he was the homecoming king and the soccer star, and he dressed like a gay and proud model. I mean, Gap model, a Gap mannequin, and he did. But you know, he never took the time. He never wasted. He was always generous with his time and went out of his way every day to remind me that he truly believed I was the ugliest kid in school. And whether we were in the parking lot or at our locker or in gym, he always let me know I was the ugliest kid in school. And don't take it as he was picking on me, because I actually slapped him around a couple times. But he believed I was the ugliest kid in school, and he let me know that. So I thought, after all these years, we never talked about it. I thought he had forgot about it. But today at the ceremony, he comes up to me. He's like, "Oh, Dante, you know, I want to say I'm so happy for you, and I'm so proud of you and Amanda, and this and that. And you know, I know we had rough times in the past, and I made fun of you, but I hope we can forget it, because you know, I'm really happy for you and Amanda. But most of all, I'm happy for me. You know, I've always wanted a brother, and I've never had one. And you know, Dante, you're the brother I never had. You know, that's what he said to me. The brother I never had." And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then Bill walks up. So Bill's like, "Dante, what's Derek talking about?" I was like, "I have no idea. He's rambling. There's not even alcohol there. He just, you know how he's like, oh yeah, I know how it gets. I know how it gets." And so Bill starts talking and saying, "Oh Dante, you know, I like that ring on you. It's a good look, and you guys looked great tonight and had a great wedding. This was the best investment of my life. You know, I really had a great time."
Hold on, wait.
No. He's like, "Dante, I'm so happy for you and my daughter." And I'm so happy for you and my daughter, and I wish you guys the best. And you know, overall, you know, I've always wanted to know. I know it was the last 10 years I've hoped for this day. And to tell you the truth, Dante, you're like the son I never had. I said, "Oh, thanks, Bill. Thanks, Bill." So he's going on and on, saying something. And Donna walks up and says, "Oh, Dante, what's Bill talking about?" I said, "I have no idea. I don't know." So anyway, she says, "Oh, Dante, you look so good, and man, look so good, and you know, this day turned out perfect. The sun came out, and I just want to say to you, I know you guys went to Hawaii, you loved it, but you know, don't go too far again. You know, please don't be a stranger. Come by. You know, we need a real man around the house." The relationship me and Derek have, and the reason we get along so well is we come from two big Italian families. We're both ball busters. We can both take it. They never take it easy on me, and I'll never take it easy on them. And that's why I love each other so much. And on behalf of the Asprinios and the Lopardos, I'm so happy to, you know, welcome the Gelsomino. This is the first of many big parties. And I see a lot more in our future, and I can't wait till the next one. Thank you, Bill. And also, what Donna and Amanda did with this wedding, with the money they spent, and my mom, and putting this stuff together. I mean, you go to a restaurant, everything's there. I mean, they put every fork on the table. They did everything, and I didn't really contribute too much. I wanted it their way. But Donna, thank you so much. You provided the best time for me, my friends, my family, and I can't thank you enough, Donna. And also my mom was right there with her. They split jobs. But when it comes to pointing up the cash, you know, Donna's second to none. So Donna, again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And I think we have something going on. He's got to play a song. Get some drinks, open bottle all night on Donna Gelsomino with my dad, so let's go!
I won't be as long as Dante. Alright, let's have a little quiet. Alright, please. Dante, stop wearing Amanda's shirts. He wears Amanda's shirts so he looks like he has muscles. He's got no muscles. You've seen him without a shirt on. Now, I want to tell you a little story about how Dante asked me if he could marry my daughter. Okay. We're in Hawaii. Dante and I went to play golf. Now, Dante is not that good in golf. I said to Dante, do you have a lot of golf balls? He says, I only need one. I said, okay, I guess we're playing only one hole. So anyways, we play around, we're on the 18th hole, I mean the 18th tee box, and Dante is kind of pacing back and forth. And we're waiting to hit the ball, and he's pacing back and forth, and I'm just, just enjoying the scenery. And Dante says, Bill, if I beat you on this hole, you let me marry your daughter. So I look at him, I say, there's no way you're beating me. But, okay, let's go. So I did up, I hit my ball down in the middle of the fairway. All day, every day. 300, 325, something like that. Who's counting, right? Dante gets up. There was a row of condos on the right-hand side. I think his ball ended up in someone's living room. I looked at Dante and said, someone's going to be upset, you're not getting married. But I've been kidding Dante as far as never giving him the approval, but I'm glad he's part of our family. And I have to say one thing. When the DJ announced Dante and Amanda for the first time as husband and wife, he made a mistake. It's not Lopardo, it's Dante and Amanda Joe Savino.